Hello Pokemon trainers, how are you today? I'm doing really good. I thought I'd give a special presentation of Twas the Night Before Christmas. But the reason why I'm about to present this to you is it is very nostalgic for me. Not as a young child looking at the big colorful books, but hearing the Pokemon version who bastardized and ripped it to shreds. As I read this poem to you, I will be giving my own personal opinions of some of the lines. A lot of it is ripped from the original. Most of it, at least 90% of it is. So there are a couple words mixed in that are not original. But as I read this to you, I will give you my commentary as we go along, if I feel so need. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a nice cup of hot chocolate, and a cookie, and some milk. Because you know the hot chocolate ain't enough. As we read the Pokemon version of Twas the Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even Meowth. Cause let's admit it, guys, Meowth from Team Rocket is a total big mouth, and yeah, if he was out, everybody was out. Definitely. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Sounds normal enough. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of Viaplums danced in their heads. I don't know what version you're reading. What are you smoking and where can I get some? And my mom in her kerchief and Mr. Mime in my cap. I have no idea why Mr. Mime has my cap. And I think Professor Oak was there too. Why is Professor Oak there? Had just settled their brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the rooftop there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, ow, and saw a Rapidash. Turn it down, ow. Now it gets interesting. The moon of the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster to midday to jinxes below. It's like 3 in the morning. What are you doing out already? When what to my half-open eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny stantler. Wait. It says reindeer. Why doesn't it say stantler? Seriously, let me take 5 seconds here with you people for a minute. There was a song prior in the album of the Pokemon Christmas Bash, okay? It says, and I quote, "It doesn't look right without a blanket of light and a light brown stantler pulling a bright red sleigh." I'm pretty sure reindeer don't pull sleigh for the public. I'm pretty sure horses do. We have this whole animal demographic completely mixed up. What we should have is a bright red Rapidash or a bright red Ponyta pulling a bright red sleigh and a miniature sleigh in the sky with 8 tiny stantler. Think we have a problem here, people. Just saying. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be NASA. I'm just kidding, it's St. Nick. More rapid than Moltres, though I didn't know Moltres was very rapid. His course as they came, they whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Now it gets really interesting, kids, because I gotta read it straight from the book. Here we go. As dried leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and some Pokemon too. I didn't know Santa delivered livestock. And then in a twinkling I heard on the rooftops the prancing and pawing of each little Mach. A Machop? Wait a minute, I thought we just established that he had, no, not reindeer, stantler technically, but now they're Machops? Is somebody building a house in the middle of the night? Really? As I drew in my head, it was turning around. Down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a pound. There's a Pokemon attack joke there somewhere. I just don't have it. By the way, this next stanza in the album is actually said by Meowth, so bear the demographic here. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot. A lot like me, actually. And his clothes were all tarnished like ashes with soot. Ash's clothes aren't tarnished. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His drawn little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. Oh, look at that! It's finally going back to normal. The stump of a pipe held tight in his cheek, and he smoked it and circled his head like a wreath. That's a great thing to be teaching your kids. Smoke a pipe. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me the note I had nothing to dread. Because this didn't count when your parents told you to not get up in the middle of the night and catch them making presents for you. Yeah, good influence, guys. Good job. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk, because he had to go really quick when he turned. And laying a finger aside of his nose, because he missed when he wanted to pick his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to a sleigh and to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove off to the mall. No, you didn't just do that, did you? Really? You decided to say, drove off to the mall, when we already established he's flying. This is a bad... Happy Pokemon Christmas. Catch 'em all, catch 'em all. First off, you can say gotta catch 'em all you want. Nobody ever does. Second off, drove to the mall. Okay, I gotta give this thing credit, it's for kids. But you literally chopped yourself up with this one. Pokemon Christmas Bash, pretty okay album for kids. It's Pokemon and it's Christmas. It's meant to be cute, it's meant to be basic. This was probably the one thing that I listened to the most. And now that I've re-listened to it, oh my god, there are so many bastardizing here. It's ripped up the whole poem from hell and back, and I can never truly watch this thing to its full potential anymore. This poem is bad, really bad. I'll put the full description of everything they say, including who says what, etc., in the description below. But as far as I can already tell, this sucks. I actually hate this poem now. It ripped up the whole beautiful poem they had originally and literally bastardized it with Pokemon. Granted, it's for fun kids, but come on, really? I apologize for sounding kind of grumpy. But again, Pokemon Christmas Bash was a great album. Why did you rip this one up? Why, guys? Why? You had great songs. I can talk about them later, but for now, if you're looking for a good laugh and a good nostalgic moment of hearing the original Ash, Misty, and Brock, get the album Pokemon Christmas Bash. It's really fun and there's a lot of original songs, really cute. That one, on the other hand, is not so cute. Not a big fan of this one, guys. Really, I'm not. This is Megan. Thank you, fellow trainers, for watching. This is kind of my Christmas video, so I haven't been posting, but kind of long. I do apologize for that as well. And as always, gotta catch a... Oh, god damn it, just go battle people. It's... Oh! Still going. Yes. Ah, stop it.